listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, August 12th, 2022. How the heck are you? How the heck is Coral Ann? Welcome back, Coral Ann. Coralon. Coralon? I'm Canadian. It's Coralon. Whatever. Welcome back. No, I'm joking. I've missed you terribly. Glad that you're here. It's nice to have you back. To me, it's just comfort, friendship, love, adoration. It's everything rolled into one. Well, I must admit, it was much different. And I didn't like it. But I'm glad you're back. Thank you. Coral Ann, everybody. And good to see you. David Wilcox. Coral getting to work early. So is David Wilcox. Thank you for the $10 Canadian coin super chat. First one of the night. And you know that comes with a lot of hoopla. It does. Yeah, it is winning. Yeah, for all involved. It is. But David Wilcox, thank you. You're a continuing supporter of Goof On. Again, thank you, David Wilcox, for your Canadian $10 super chat. Good to be back. And guys, all over to number 2. Mucho gusto, generoso. Grazie. Grazie. Wait, Spanish now? Well, I'm saying mucho gusto generoso, so why not? All right, announcer voice. So we are going to talk about strange video. This strange video forces questions. I don't even know what the video is. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, forces questions. This is going to be a weird show because I never thought that this was even a thing in ufology. The sexiest sexuality from a ufologist. Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video? I was blown away. Now, some of you will say, oh, you're just being a jerk. You're a misogynist. You hate her. You despise her. Do I? Do I? Really? I do not. But this just threw me for a loop. Hey, Heather Birdie. How you doing? A $2 super chat. Hi. Good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. Saw you over at Alien Addict. I just came over from there myself, so some of you may have been there coming over. What an interesting video I'm going to play. I want you to hold on before I do roll call and watch this. And you tell me where I went wrong. Why am I being blamed for saying this person showed a little, bosom, winked a little bit, talked a little differently to men, a little flirtatious, and that's fine. I don't care. I love it when you women do that for us heterosexual men. We appreciate it. This is not a knock. This is not punching while down, which this person's never down. This is just hypocrisy in the ufological world we live in. Is it ready? It's not ready. Okay. In 6, 5, 4. I don't even want to play it. 2, 1, but somebody sent it to me. Okay. And I'm a misogynist. I'm not saying a word. All I know is when you have a guest on, like Brandon Fugel or Elizondo or Greer or whoever, high caliber, this is what you provide as a break. We're going to take a break. I got a few commercials I want to get through. And by the way, watch me lip sync and dance erotically for you. Thank God for G. Gomez. You keep doing you, girl. I'm not trying to make up for what I said before. It's a hypocritical thing. Is it not? Am I a jerk? She's having a good time, Rich. You do stuff that you think is funny. You do stuff that you release. It's not even the same. Don't even argue with me. I'm a guy, number one. Guys don't look at me like this. I mean, come on. She goes up a few points in my book. Anybody who dances like that can dance like that. Good for her. Good for Jimmy Church. Jimmy Church rocking his world. I don't know what that means. I was just told to say it. Anyway, Hypocrite. Yoo-hoo, that's me. Chris Rogers, 2 pounds. Donald stole the UFO. He did. The Donald. Mr. Orange. Orange, you glad you know me. Stole the UFO documents, and that's what he's hiding. And believe me, They were there 9 to 10 hours. 30 to 40 people? Cops were there, FBI? Craziest thing, oh yeah, we didn't have the day show today. Oh yeah. I forgot all about it. Thank you, Chris Rogers, for the $2, £2 super chat. He might have. They're not going to tell us. Yeah, we were looking for a couple of documents on, I don't know, Statue of Liberty, some we don't know yet, but we'll let you know when we find out. They know about the UFO document. I know, shut up. Thank you very much. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. Alien girl, what are you doing, huh? Get out of here. What are you doing? How you doing? Didn't expect to see you. Did you see your girlfriend dancing? Dancing around in full eroticism, hip-thrusting, neck-breaking, lip-syncing sexuality. Hey, let's all take a break. Sorry, she danced rather well. I'm not saying she didn't. She dances well. She knows it. She flaunted it. Now she's got, a couple more subscribers. The sad thing is, look at the spelling. And it says, we'll be right back after this break. Also streaming on X. Right? Oh, I thought that was going to say the C word with a K and no T. Whoa, I was like, wow. Streaming on Talk Radio? On Cunts Talk Radio? What is that? That's not a play on words. That's done on purpose. Roll call, everybody. A little late, but we'll get roll call now. Bob Perkins, what do you say there? Welcome to the show. Scott Atchat, bang, 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 bang. Welcome to the show. Brian, welcome to the show. Caroline, welcome back to the show. Rebecca Wiles. Lavender Rose. Oh my God. Just trying it out. Welcome to the show. Mind blown over UAPs. Welcome to this show. Tony Introvert. The show has you. Congratulations. Alien Critter, welcome to the show. Dave Bailey's here, everybody. Welcome to the show. Carlin! Oh, sorry, making up for lost time. The Josh and Artemis show. Welcome to this show. Pardon me, Pete. Welcome to this show, too. Views with a Z. To this show, welcome you. MEM Texas, welcome to the show. How do you do? WAF 007. It's not that erotic. For ufology? Bro, I didn't play the rest of it because I'm doing a fair use thing on it, 6, 7 seconds. You know what I mean? Plus, I'll probably get a copyright claim now, but I don't monetize my videos. So I don't care. Yeah. Hey, Lantonionio. What's up, Chief? Welcome to the show. Den Bubs, welcome to the show. Samantha DeMorris the Cat. Samantha Morris the Cat, welcome to the show. Johnny Southside, welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. Cosmic DAVE is here. Welcome to the show. Marcus Lamper, welcome to the show. Easy Man. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Sam Albright, welcome to the show. Let's get started. All those coming in now, if I didn't say hi to you, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got to get going. Show's starting. Shadi Panorin, XTVX, welcome, welcome. And who's at the front door? Who is that? Oh, it's Samantha. Samantha, you're on the ledge of the window ledge. Oh, it was Marie Jose Sproul, Josie. Josie and the Pussycats. No wonder why. So, yeah, welcome everybody. So, I'm a little curious here. You know what I mean? La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Cristina Gomez, la Kikirocho, la Cancharihu, Lanchampiricaleo, amigo. La Chiqui Mama, la cucaracha. I can sing and dance all day. It's a cucaracha, a cucaracho. Era Cristomo Gomez. Ya Gomez, la Gomez, ooh, yichi manicone hoy. Stop talking about her, cause you'll be talking too much, ching ching, and people will think you're being mean. But I'm not, talking badly about the Gomez dancing now. It's so cute because she's 21. Nobody knows for sure. Congratulations, Jimmy Church. You got yourself a prize right there. If she can move it like that, hey, how does she move elsewhere? Hey, when you walk on the beach, does she la cucaracha to the right? Or does she cockroach to the left? It's a Cristina Gomez dancing to the beat of the bongo. La Familia, Ufology. Hey, la cucaracha. I'm Cristina Gomez. I can dance like I want. Nobody tell me I'm not sexy. Did you see somebody stabbed? Salman Rushdie. Did you see this? He's been getting death threats his whole life. You know what I mean? And they came to get him. Nobody knows he got stabbed in the neck. I'm playing this because it's just happened.
The aftermath of the attack was caught on video. Audience members at the literary event in Chautauqua were horrified at what they'd just seen. Witnesses said Sir Salman Rushdie was punched or stabbed around a dozen times. The attack lasted around 20 seconds before the assailant was overpowered.
There was a melee of people.
First of all, a man, whether or not this is ufology or not, I don't care right now. This is amazing. 20 seconds or so before somebody goes, maybe we should do something about it. Watch this. I'm at 10 seconds already. Somebody do something. I don't know. What's he doing? Are they dancing? Are they talking? I don't know. There's blood coming out of that guy's neck. You know, I mean, how long does it take to help the guy? First stab, somebody should have been running up there within seconds, not 20. It was all planned. Of course it was. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't know how you don't get help. For 20 seconds, the melee took place before somebody jumped in. 20 seconds.
75-year-old writer sustained a neck wound and was taken by helicopter to a nearby hospital. It's 34 years since Salman Rushdie was propelled to international fame because of the threat to his life. His book, The Satanic Verses, was regarded as blasphemous by some Muslim clerics. Iran's spiritual leader Ayatollah Khomeini issued a fatwa, an edict that he should be killed. Books were burned, protests erupted in Britain as well as Pakistan. Rushdie went into hiding with round-the-clock protection provided by the British government. It was 9 years before he felt safe to return to public life.
Normality is a very simple thing, and yet it's the thing that I've been denied. Spontaneity, to make one's own decisions without referring to anyone else, to do something at the precise moment that you feel like doing it, such as going for a walk. You know, these are the things which are impossible when one is in the kind of security net.
There were renewed protests in 2007 when he was awarded a knight.
Anyway, you want to know what I think's going to happen? Two things. But let's do a little good guesswork. I bet you he dies. I'm probably going to be wrong. I don't like that. I don't like that I just said that. I actually think he's going to live. But if there's a conspiracy, then he won't make it. If there's no conspiracy, he lives. Just a random act of violence on a 77-year-old guy. Salman Rushdie's about to die. I'm going to kill him before he dies. You know, it's like, I took off 2 years. Good for me. 1,000 virgins. Anyway, such is life. The life we live now. comedians getting jumped on stage, and Salman Rushdie? What is this world coming to? Poor Salmon. It's not salmon, you idiot. It's Salmon. Salman Rushdie. People called him Salmon. My dad did that. It's not salmon. It's salmon. I'm like, oh, he's a fish. It's fish Rushdie. It's Salmon. It isn't. All right, so back to UFOs. People are talking about this Calvine or Calvin UFO photo. I don't really care because we can't debunk a photo. And I'll show you here what's going on. Yeah, I mean, people are talking about it's my policy. This is from Nick Pope, which I commented on. It's my policy not to comment on leaked information, especially if it might be classified. So until I receive Ministry of Defense advice, I can neither confirm nor deny if this is the picture that was displayed on my office wall when I ran the MOD's UFO desk. Are you kidding me? I said, not like you would know, Nick. You barely have any real experience as a UFO researcher, let alone can tell whether a UFO is real or not from a photograph. You haven't done anything for 25 years. Why start now? That's the biggest bullshit comment Nick Pope could ever give. That is so ridiculous. First of all, it's not leaked, right? It was released, I thought. That it has now been released. So UAP Tracker says, so you will comment when you receive advice from MOD regarding the leaked classified image? And he gives the emoji like, huh? I said he hasn't worked in the UFO capacity in 25 years. Why would Nick start working now? He gets a pension from the MOD and doesn't do any UFO research. And now he needs permission to comment on a picture? What a fool. Yeah, I don't care about niceties with Nick. He's a nice guy. I don't have any allegiance towards him. Matter of fact, I don't think the guy has any weight in this field anyway anymore. What has he done? Nothing. Oh, it's my idea. I think when I used to work, everything's good. When I used to be a boy, yeah, all right. My father can beat up your dad. That's him. When I worked at the MOD, we needed permission to talk about these. I can't hear Anna. AZ Man with a £5, just a thank you. Aw, thank you, man. Well, thank you. Really, right back at you. Without you, there is no me. Without me, without you. Without me, there is no truth in ufology. Just people running around dancing. Dancing in... thank you very much, AZ Man. Mucho gusto, generoso, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thanks. Nick Pope, I mean, he doesn't do anything. I don't understand what this guy is doing. What has he done? He's not a newsbreaker. He hasn't, and I'm not saying this to be mean. This is an honest to goodness real question. I don't know. I don't know what he's done. Okay, what's this? Our wrench was taken away? Josh and Artemis too? No, bullshit. Hold on, let's take a look. I have to stop the show for that. Now this gets super interesting. Oh, this is getting good. Oh my God, there's no way. Hold on. Holy shit. You are. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Huh. Yeah, you're not there. You're not blocked. Well, I would have to go through that, but you're not blocked because we see you. Well, I don't think it would matter. I see you. So that's interesting. Yeah, let me put that back up there. I am bedazzled, if that's even a word. That stinks. So you're the fourth person who was a moderator, because it happened to Zach, right? And I think it happened to Rebecca Wiles. So, and one other person, I believe. There was one other person, but you should have it back right now. Man, that's bizarre. Thank you for bringing it up, by the way, because that's just bullshit. But nobody can remove you. Only me. So why would I remove friends of the show? You know what I mean? That's weird. That's 3-4 people now. Views with a Z. That's 9 pounds right there. That's a 9-pounder. That is the neutral way of telling you that was the photo in his office. Oh. I tried to tell you before he was waiting for the classified gag order this year to be lifted so he could write his autobiography. Wow, you did. Yeah, good call. So that's true. So that's true. But still, who cares about that? Who cares about the picture? But I think everybody's looking at this picture to see if it was Mick West has come out and said it was a kite possibly being pulled. By the way, Views, thank you very much. You are a continuing supporter of GoofOn as well. And a mucho gusto, generoso, sir. Sir, yeah, right? You're a sir? I'm assuming. I never knew. I never asked. Thank you. Let me pull this up. Hold on. So bizarre. Yeah, I mean, something's going on with YouTube. Like, when I post the show, a lot of you now have come back to me and said, I need to ask because I'm getting two different things. It says your show's not starting for 12 hours, yet it says 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that tonight? I'm like, it's the same time. Some people are just getting the wrong message that comes with it. Like, this show will begin in 45 minutes. It's not accurate. It's saying this show will be live in 11 hours and 45 minutes. It's bizarre. It's been going on for 6 months. YouTube hasn't done a thing about it. People send super chats that aren't going through. We're not ignoring you on purpose, just to let you know. If that happens, keep checking your account and just to make sure it did go through. And then I'll have to check the monetization section and see if it went through. I'm sorry, yeah. I think YouTube has really put the shadow ban on me. You know what I found out? There's 4 channels that I follow, and they all have to do with the same topic. First Amendment audits. Now, these guys have 100,000 subscribers, 80,000, 40,000, and 15,000, right? And I would put a comment in and make a comment. And for 2 years, this video got over 1 million views, 2,500 comments. And when I went back and saw my thing in there, my comment from 2 years ago, the guy above me and all the other people on top and the bottom have like anywhere from 600 hearts or thumbs up to like 50. Guess how many I had? 0. You mean to tell me in 2 years, not one person thumbed up what I said? I said a lot of things that were really smart and funny. So I looked at another video I commented in. Took me a minute to find it. 80,000 subscribers, 1.5 years ago. No thumbs up. How's that possible when the guy above me had 90 and the person below me had 400? And everybody else had at least 2 or 3. I had 0, so I checked another account. 0. So today I was looking in UFO videos that I went to. Year ago, year and a half ago, same thing. Now you could say, hey, maybe nobody likes you. People that don't even know me would have thumbs up to what I said. It was brilliant. But to get a 0, some people put one word in there and they got 50 thumbs up for that. No, it's shadow banning. We can't even be seen anywhere. That's weird. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Nobody even said hello, not even a comment. Even when I go into other UFO channels and say something, it's like nobody sees me. It's not that I'm blocked on those channels. I can see me when I switch accounts. But why don't they? It's bizarre. Anyway, back to work. So that photo, this one here, is the one. Alien Addict, this is Mick West. He said, Mick says, the original Calvine photograph showing the diamond-shaped craft and a Harrier aircraft in what appears to be in close proximity. Appears is key. There's always the SFA aspect. Perhaps it's a rather drab kite. The original description had it hovering. Yeah. Yeah. So you see here, and this jet, it's supposedly a Harrier jet. It doesn't really look like one. I don't see how we could tell, but I guess it was from the witness. And then we have this, the UFO. The funny thing is, I don't know who said it today. I think Alien Addict did. Kites don't fly sideways like this kite. And they said it was hovering. You got to take the witness account into play. You can't just ignore it. You know? Andromeda Native said, yes, one of my super chats declined yesterday. I had to do it twice. That's unreal. Yeah, I believe you. I've had that problem going in the... I happened on the Josh and Artemis show. I put a $5 super chat in, and it didn't go through. And it was at the end of the show, and they were saying goodbye, and I wanted to sneak it in before I left, and it never went through. Yeah, it never went through my account. It made me mad because I put a nice comment with it. Everybody would have laughed. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's stupid. It happens. Yeah, so... good comments today on this. Let's see what else was rolling around about this here. I think revealed after 32 years, the top secret picture, one MOD insider calls the most spectacular UFO photo ever captured. So why do officials want to keep the identities of the men who took it a secret for another 50 years? What? On August 4th, 1990, 2 young men were working as chefs in a hotel in Pitlochry, a beautiful Highland Perthshire town just outside of Cairngorms National Park in Scotland. At 9 p.m., after a long day in a hot kitchen, they drove about 13 miles north along the A9 to Calvine, a spot on the edge of the Cairngorms, for a walk in the hills. They hadn't gone far when they saw a huge, solid, diamond-shaped object about 100 feet long, hovering silently in the sky above them. Terrified, they hid in some bushes and looked up. Minutes later, they heard the scream of a jet aircraft going north. In 1990, RAF Leuchars, I guess, in Fife, had 2 squadrons of Tornado fighters on 24-hour standby to intercept Russian intruder aircraft. The jet came back and circled the thing before heading off on its original course, as if the pilot had seen the object too and had come back for a closer look. Eventually, the 2 men stuck their camera out from where they were hiding and fired off 6 frames. At that point, the object shot vertically upwards and disappeared way, way up into the sky. Convinced they'd just seen a UFO, they took their photos to the Daily Record, one of Scotland's leading newspapers, but no story was ever printed. The paper passed the pictures on to the Ministry of Defense. Say what? And then the photograph simply vanished, along with the two young chefs. Dun dun dun. Until now, here, for the first time, we can reveal that missing picture. A photograph one MOD insider described as the most spectacular UFO picture ever captured, and the Holy Grail in terms of hard evidence that these things really exist. I think I have the Holy Grail of pictures too. I'll show it to you after this. It's a picture the MOD and the National Archives have tried their utmost to keep hidden. While the information would normally have been released after 30 years, the ministry had not released the original photo and wants the names or the witnesses sealed for a further 54 years until 2076 because of privacy concerns. That guy is former RAF officer Craig Lindsay. He kept this photograph hidden for 32 years. At a university lecture, an investigative reporter who's spent 3 decades immersed in the world of ufology, I heard the story of the mysterious Calvine file. As the missing photo and report of that incident at Calvine came to be known many moons ago, and have devoted the past 13 years doggedly searching for the images the men took. What happened to the file? The men who pictured the UFO and how and why its very existence has been suppressed for 32 years was a puzzle I was determined to crack. Wherever I searched for answers, however, I found insiders blocking my inquiries until I struck, luckily, and found retired RAF officer Craig Lindsay, the first official to speak to one of the young chefs after that night. He was willing to talk to me, and most exciting of all, I discovered that he'd broken protocol that day and stashed a copy of the image before on Whitehall's orders, sending the entire dossier, negatives included, to the Ministry of Defense in London. He'd kept the secret copy in his desk for 32 years in his desk, hidden inside his copy of Great Aircraft of the World. When I eventually tracked him down, now 83 and still living in Scotland, he sounded almost relieved. "I've been waiting for someone to contact about this for more than 30 years, he said. So what do I make of it? The moment Craig showed the photograph..." Oh, that's the wrong guy. "So what do I make of it? The moment Craig showed the photograph to me, I knew I was looking at something exceptional. Yes, it's a black and white image printed on color paper, and the trees and fence look a little blurry, as if the photographer took it in a moment of panic, which is consistent with their story. But the camera is focused on the weird diamond-shaped object in the center of the frame. Unlike many other UFO images, this is clearly a structured craft of unknown origin. It looks otherworldly and unlike any conventional aircraft. And it is, by far, the best UFO photograph I've ever seen. Believe me, I'm no gullible, deluded conspiracy theorist. I'd grown cynical after viewing hundreds of unconvincing photographs and films, blurry, grainy, out-of-focus shots of what easily could have been frisbees, street lamps, or even seagulls. Ah! But this was clearly something different. I've since had it analyzed by Andrew Robinson, a senior lecturer in photography at Sheffield Hallam University. He is convinced it is genuine. If it is a hoax, then a highly elaborate one involving expensive, sophisticated equipment and flying models, not at the disposal of 2 jobbing hotel chefs. You know, that bothers me right there. Why can't 2 jobbing dudes who are chefs create a hoax? What are they, incompetent? What are they, just because they don't have money? Jaime Maussan used to say that too about these aliens that he said people captured. And everybody was like, that's a dummy, that's a mannequin. And he would say this, "No, it's too expensive to make a dummy look real. It's way too expensive." What, $2,000? Nobody has $2,000 to make a very real, lifelike alien? I can get one of those sex doll companies to make one for me for $600. Don't ask me how I know that. So I don't like it when people say, oh, submenial humans, underclass of the middle, probably can't afford the air they breathe. Ugh. Hate when people do that. Jobbing guys. Yeah, hard-working 9-to-5ers, man. Anyway, that's the story, Elvis. You know what I mean? It's here we stop. Yeah. That's the story. And you know what? You know what it is about that? Let me show you. Let me show you what I think about this photo. I like it a lot. Here we go. So, you look at this picture, right? I hope this blows. Yeah, it did. Some people are saying it's a banner being pulled by this plane. No. Banners don't go out in the front, and even if we were off, we have the wrong angle. Sorry. This plane would need to be here or have to be over here for that to be working for me. I don't like this as, it's pulling it. We all know that's not true. This witness said that the plane flew by, came back around to get a closer look, and that's when he snapped the photo from the bushes. This is real. Hey, Jaime. Oh, you looking at that? Yes, I am looking at that. That's good. It's a bueno, mucho gusto. I know, right? Whatever you said. And then we got, over here. People trying to say it's a kite. No. I mean, wow, is it close though, isn't it? When you look at the stuff here. I mean, how can you not, as a skeptic, believe this is this? I tell you, if this was 5 years ago, I would be an idiot right now and say, nope, it's a kite. Because it looks like it. And which is really, that's presumptuous, number one. Number two, it's wrong. It's wrong. That's a real UFO picture right there. It's not a kite. It's not a banner. It's a legitimate UFO. And you're seeing it. I mean, I'm telling you, put that in your brain and remember it. Could we be fooled? I don't know. It's hovering, and according to the witnesses, it was hovering. The kites don't hover. And I got to tell you, a kite would be all up and down and, it'd be like, it would be doing shit. Nah, that's a real UFO right there. And I hate saying it, but it is. What else could it be? I don't know. It's bizarre, isn't it? You know what bothers me about it? See, like a kite. If this was a kite, I could see it. Like right here, you may see rippling of, the fabric. You know what I mean? It's not taut. It's not pulled. So it's saggy a little bit maybe right there. Here you have something, looks like it's flipping up or something. Here you have a little bulge, maybe, and here it's a little off. It's not perfect either. I mean, I could see why people would think it's a kite. But it isn't. Nah. Nope. That's it. 5 years ago, I would have said, maybe 3 years ago. Anyway, that's that. And Mick West is, you know, being torn apart about it. Being torn up. That is not one of my favorite tweet messages that come in. What you just heard. Woo! It's not a good tweet. It's not a tweet, it's a message on my phone. Anyway, it could put me in a bad mood if I read it, so I'm not going to read it. Anyway, great stuff today, man. We got a lot of stuff revealed after 32 years. The top secret picture, Nick Pope said, is the most spectacular UFO photo ever captured. Now, I hope I didn't erase mine. I'm going to pull my photo up. I really wasn't expecting to do this tonight. So bear with me, because I think I can find it. Matter of fact, I'll take you with me, just so you can see the insanity. With me. All right, where are you? Wayback Machine. Have to go to my old website to find it. Now, when I say this is, without a doubt, a UFO, this right here is probably the best kept secret in ufology. What I'm about to show you is a real UFO. It is a real UFO I caught in Sedona, Arizona. I'll tell you what I did. It was our last day there. We had spent the weekend there on a timeshare thing, me and my ex-wife. And, you know, we get a 1 night or 2 nights, 1 day or something like that if you go to a 1 hour seminar and, you know, maybe get a timeshare. Well, you know, we stayed at the hotel that they put us up at and everything. And it was beautiful, I have to tell you. And all I did on the last day, we got coffee and I went out. They have you can walk down the main street and they have a lot of old shops there and everything. And there was one section that was like a bridge over the canyon that's below. And you walk along it and you can literally look down and see 70, 80 foot trees just almost coming up to you, you know, from below. So below you is this canyon and sporadic homes, and up top is the red rock of Sedona and the beautiful scenery, you know, of Sedona. So I wanted to get this picture in panoramic. So I went chikink, chikink, chikink. Digital camera, 3.2 Fujitsu camera, I think is what it's called. I got it somewhere around here. I can't see it yet. Hold on. It looks darker. It's darker than it looks in here. Let me see if it's in here. I know I have it near me. Anyway, it was just a regular, you know, digital camera. 2005. Not a cell phone. Anyway, I put it up on my website. Oh, it's an alien kite. Capiche? Chris Rogers solved it. Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's definitely 2 pounds worth of advice right there, or an answer to what that is. Thank you. Chris Rogers throwing it down. Thank you very much, man. Mucho gusto, generoso, Chris Rogers. So I'm going to pull up the picture that I took as I was clicking the distance away. And it should be right here. So let me see. I think I got it. I think this is it. Some of these download, some don't. Uh-oh, I don't think it's going to give it. Now, this photo is so amazing. You might not see it here. But when I captured this thing, it looks like a bell-shaped object that expands the dome. Like the dome actually expands and you can see little things. Like it looked like it was just connecting like this, you know, like, And when, you know, it was connected, and then when they wanted to open and get fresh air, they extended it. So it would be a dome-shaped craft upside down, the dome on the bottom, and expanded, and it looked like an acorn when it was expanded. And you can see it looks like old metal, like patina. It looks ancient. Then, to the left of the same picture, there's 3 dots. And they're equidistant. Exactly, well, if I put it up on the screen, they were exactly 11 inches apart. So 3 craft in the distance, just to the left, maybe several miles away. It's an amazing photograph. Yeah, I got the photo, as you can see, but it's not giving me, I don't think it has it. Let's see if it does. Yeah, this one doesn't have it. Shit. I don't know why this looks like this. See, the website doesn't exist anymore. So I'm on the Wayback Machine. See, that's where I was looking down. There's even a fence right here. And it protects people if they slip off the mountain. But these trees were, 60, 80 feet tall coming up to the top. Anyway, so I think that's what that picture was showing. So there's nothing here, I guess. Let me go back. See if it popped up yet. I may have to go to a different time on the Wayback Machine. See, it looks different now. Where is it? Here is Sedona. It should be this one. And nothing pops up. That's where it was. Oh, no. They're trying to sell it. So what they did, that was the most popular picture on my channel. So they put an ad on it to try to sell. Damn it. So I have it in my archives somewhere. Damn it. So I'll have to pull it up. Here's a humanoid. That's a guy with a jetpack. That's my humanoid guy. Looks just like balloons, right? Because it isn't. I know. That picture you just saw looks nothing like what I saw through the binoculars. What a night. What a day. Pretty bizarre. Yeah. All right. Let me go to my own photos. Maybe it's in there. That sucks. That stinks. What are you going to do? Let me check real quick. Just give me a minute. I'm going to check. This is unexpected. That's why we're here. I'm going to go all the way to the beginning of my photos that I have, because I think it's that far back. I would play a video for you, but I'm not. Oh my God, I wish I could show you these. Wow. All right, I may have something cool to show us a little bit. Wow. I'm just looking at stuff I forgot I had. What time is it? Maybe we should do this later. I can't play this. Not now. Just give me a second. I think I can find that video. I think I can find it. If I can't find that picture, I mean. Oh, there's Sedona right there. So I must be close. That's Sedona. I don't see it. Wow, that was 2018. Oh, that's right. Just weird stuff happens to me. Weird coincidences. Just weird. Oh, wow. All these dust storms and shit. I am looking for... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find it right now. I thought it would be right here. Wow. Wow. There's so much stuff. I've always liked this picture. Can I show you this? This always fascinated me. This one was a weird one. This thing stayed in the sky for 45 minutes like that. 45 minutes with this thing underneath it. And this looked like a disc-shaped object that looked like it was spinning. Yeah, and this thing looked like it had horns. It looked like it was totally evil. It was weird. It even has a tail. Arms, you could see muscle tone, the back. I mean, it was pretty defined. It looks like the devil. And that was up there for almost 45 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 45 minutes. Why? Why would it stay there right above this telephone pole? I mean, it's way up there, but I'm telling you, that thing freaked me out. Talk about for no reason, but it stayed there, and I took many pictures of it. Probably 100 of them. Lots. Bizarre. Bizarre. Hey, there's one with my shirt off. Do we post that one? I could post that. $1,000. You want to get some UFOs? Secrets in the field time? No, I'm not going to show this photo of me with the... It's not that type of show. We'll do that in the morning. I'm looking for this UFO. That was amazing. We got more to show, but check this out. I think it's a dust storm. It's Arizona. I don't know what happened. I guess it's just foggy. It's just been really humid, had some storms go by. Oh, it is fog. Never mind. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. What? Hold on, guys. That's weird. I think I got it. Nope, that's not it. I thought I just came up on it. It's gotta be right here! Tomorrow. We'll have to do this tomorrow. Wow. So much junk. Wow. All right. I know. Oh my God. When I first started working for Third Phase. My God, there's so... Oh, wow. That looked nice. All right. Maybe I'll do this. All right. Let's get to work. So, a lot of stuff going on. We already talked about the most sexy woman alive in ufology. We did that? All right. Here is a video. I want to show this to you because this is, believe it or not, it's getting viral. This video. Damn it. And I can't believe it is. God, I've got so much to do tonight. Sorry, I wasted 20 minutes. All right, let's move. I'm trying to go quickly. Multiple UFOs captured by a shocked witness.
Okay. That thing, whatever the hell
Don't you realize what this is?
It was right over my head. It's like, with its feet. What the hell is that? Oh my God.
That is your phone app. That's fake. They used that one on the news. Remember when it first went viral? It's going viral again. And people think that's real. It's so bizarre. And it's making the news again. Yeah, I don't really like that. Somebody said check my email. Just so you know, when I just let anybody know, if you send me something during the show, chances of me playing it are 10% as the show is going. But if, I can play it the next night, then I'll probably most likely do that. So if you just sent me something, I haven't had time to look at it. I've just got too much to do. But if I have time, we'll definitely look at it. I see it. But I'm not prepared to talk about that right now. But I appreciate it. Maybe probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. All right. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. Didn't you... look. Okay, let's talk for a second about... I don't even want to mention the guy's name. But more hypocritical people in ufology. Joe Merja is trying to rebirth, if that's even the best term for it, the Admiral Wilson files as something that has just been broken again with new evidence of who the whistleblower is and all this stuff, something like that. So Joe Merja comments on a Josh and Artemis tweet from Josh, where Josh says, how can Joe Rogan listen to this bell end for 3 hours? I'll never know. And Red Rum Joe, that's Joe Merja, he says, Josh, didn't you learn your lesson after having somebody on who had at least 4 or 5 accounts, misled people, in whom you didn't ask any hard questions of? Members of our military trust Corbell enough to tell their UFO stories. If you don't like him, just ignore him. Why insult? Come on. And that's coming from the #1 crybaby insult agent on YouTube, Joe Merja. This guy's as weak as a wet paper bag. And believe it or not, and I'm saying this, he's patronized people before. Taking shit right out of their stories, making it his. I've seen it. I can't believe the hypocrisy. And you know what side he's on. And yes, ufology is being run by a political narrative. You can bet it if it's coming from the government. Everything that they're talking about has nothing to do with citizens, civilians, or the people. It all has to do with what's going on in the government. From the chat room, Mark D. Truth Searcher. Did you see UFO Jesus' latest show? Mark D. Truth Searcher versus UFO Jesus made a prediction at 5:06 mark. That's something I can look up rather quickly. So yeah, I'll go see what's up. Post-disclosure world. I haven't been there in a while. Oh yeah, it is new. What is it? 2 days ago. Let's go to the 5:06 mark. I went right to the 5:0. Here we go. I'm bringing it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and goosh.
Technologies, radiation poisoning and stuff of that nature. That's how real this is. And so this trend that I've seen with Gary Nolan of being so vocal about UAP, just as an example, I perceive from that he knows this issue of UAP is going to explode.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Yeah, that's funny. Oh my God, my eyes turned red. What am I looking for? That's the whole thing. I don't know. What am I supposed to look for? Because I didn't play more than I should. So maybe we'll come back to that. I got to show you this video that made me laugh. This is just bad. This is why ufology and the entire field is in the situation it's in. Because of videos like this that I'm going to show you, getting airtime, which is okay. But let's not say it's really happening. And, you know, everybody's putting out, this is just weird. Just watch. That's as big as it gets. That's what she said. Shut up. That's what I said.
Huh. They're touching the firmament right now. They can't get through, though. That's not no space launch. That's firmament. That's water.
Look at that, bro.
Hey, good.
Look at that shit. It's spreading. It's like sky sperm.
They're going through the firmament, bro. They're trying to break it. They're trying to break that shit, bro. No,
Nah, man, look at that shit. That's a real ship coming out of that.
Oh, that is a ship. Whoa.
We live in a glass dome, bro.
Wait, what is that? That look like glass.
Well,
y'all
got that on camera? Hey, man, you know you gotta send me that one.
It's like a big tab.
What the fuck? That's funny, dog. How we do, man? Listen, they don't believe what they teach you in school, but like what the fuck? Like, explain to me what that is.
Oh, bro, it's getting bigger.
It started out like a fireball. Now look.
You see, they're watching Gina Colville, whatever her name is. They're watching channels like that believe in this shit, that's the firmament being skipped off of. I gotta tell you, if I wasn't me and I was those guys, I might think the same thing. He makes a prediction on final disclosure. Well, I can't play it. I started at 5:06 and I'm already at 5:16. I mean, I can't play minutes of his stuff, so I'll have to listen to it, pause the show, and see what he says. I mean, I don't want to do that. It's what did I do with it? I swear to God. I swear on my life. I do. I want to end it. I don't know where the effing thing went. I just had the video up there and now it's missing. And now it's missing. I was just playing it. And now I can't find it. How does that happen? How does that happen? Fuck off. How does that happen? It's not, I don't even see it. The UFO Jesus video. So I got to pull it up again. Oh, I played that to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So I've already played it 20 seconds. I will try it again. Because I shouldn't have been at 5:06. I should have been at 5:30. I can't play these things for minutes. That's what sucks about it. It's frustrating.
Let's not forget that I think he was the first person to talk about, I think it was it the upcoming hearings or the immunity language being proposed. He predicted that well ahead of time. I even remember a prominent journalist acting as if he wasn't a good source.
Oh my God, that's the prediction. I made that prediction. I made the prediction a long time ago. We all did. We all said it. Eventually, we said, if disclosure is real and we're on our way, and this was like in 2008, you know, it's like 2008. I know I was already in the field a few years, so I knew some shit. And I said, if we keep on this projected path, by the time we get to 2015, we should have it to where pilots and government officials will be allowed to talk about. I mean, isn't that the way we're going? I said, we all said it back in the day. Then it kind of it kind of went away for a little bit. And then Tom DeLonge and TTSA took that narrative into their narrative, and the rest is history. And that's when, in 2011-ish, Gary P. Nolan was picked up by the CIA or FBI, whoever it was that came to his office and said, you're going to work for us. And he said, for what? And they said, because you have a special technique. You can tell when people were injured and their blood and that you got a job with us now. And he said, all right. But let's make one thing very clear before we talk anymore about Gary P. Nolan. Is it Jr.? He is not a ufologist. He is not a historian. He does not know how a fake UFO video becomes itself. He doesn't know how that can be debunked. He doesn't know how to carry a camera out into the field and to know what settings to turn on. He doesn't understand that if you just slightly out of focus, a plane looks like a UFO. He doesn't understand all that shit. What does Gary P. Nolan know? Very little. He knows what he knows about certain things and, when people get injured and shit like that. But what does he really know? Bupkis. Gary P. Nolan knows nothing and follows the narrative that was already out there and did not make a prediction. He did not predict shit. And this is where, when you're only in the field for a couple of years, you don't know your history. That's this guy. He doesn't know history. And I'm not knocking on UFO Jesus. He just doesn't know. He wasn't here. He was 8 years old. Giving his best Corbell impersonation right there. Uh-huh.
In fact, there's a tweet exchange about that. He actually responded to that journalist. It was pretty funny. But the point I'm trying to make is, I think that is a sign. I mean, Gary Nolan.
Fuck Gary Nolan. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, I just had to get that out. Sorry, Coral. I know it's your first night back in a couple weeks. Sorry. But I'm not sorry. Why are we looking up to him for answers?
He's not about to throw his reputation away.
He doesn't care. He thinks in this field, you have almost a qualified immunity in this field. You can fake a video, still get subscribers. You could lie about making a video. Hey, that's fine. Don't worry, it was an accident. I didn't mean it. Oh, no, you didn't mean to steal the video, tell everybody it was a lie, and say it was yours. You didn't mean all that? And get away with it. You can make predictions, say they were yours. You heard from somebody else that's inconspicuous. You just thought it was so inconspicuous nobody else heard it, and make it your own prediction. Good for him. Didn't work. He wasn't the first. And I know UFO Jesus, he's kissing ass up to Gary P. Nolan, because that's what they do. I don't know why they're putting this guy up on that pedestal. I don't get it. Gary P. Nolan hasn't done anything.
I think he perceives that...
And he has 2 R's. Just call him Larry from now on.
The progress of the disclosure process is going to be quickened, if you will.
Art Bell in 98, I just listened to a show today. He says, we are in the quickening. His book was The Quickening, I think. Talking about how disclosure is going to happen by 2002.
And then we have all the new legislative language that has recently come out. For example, the Congress is like, we don't care about anything that's detected that's man-made. We only care about things that... Anything
we could ratchet. When I do this, I'm fucking serious. That's enough, Jesus. That's enough. I don't do UFO Jesus anymore for this reason alone. He's an echo chamber. He's not in the know. He's not in the now. He's just a guy people like to look at and think, how is he doing this? Everybody can do it better. Do it. You can do it better. You can bring the truth out better than anybody else. I want to see you do it. All right, I want to show you guys something here. This is just a learning experience for you. I don't even want to show you this, but it's in the queue already.
There's two. Oh, I got one. Oh my God. There's two. Oh.
It's fake. That's what a fake looks like. Just showing you. Just showing you the fakes. All right. I never talked about this, and I was supposed to a few weeks ago, about farmer Edwin Fuhrer, who witnessed 5 UFOs landing. Right? It was Canada, September 1, 1974. This comes from Eyes on Cinema. Fantastic channel, by the way. This channel is so cool. I hope it stays around.
7 o'clock in the morning when I got up. And Dad said, or my brother phoned me from his farm, and he told me, you better swath all that canola down before it freezes up. So that's what I did. I went out to cut the canola. I went to the east end of the field, because the field was opened up the night before. There was rounds made around the field, but this was, I had to go to the east end and finish that little corner off. So on the way down, I cut the field in half and went right down the center where that big slough is sitting there. And coming upon the slough, I come across these dome-shaped objects in the field, and I didn't know what the hell they were, but somebody told me that American hunters use these for hunting geese. So I never thought too much of it, driving to the slough with the swathers. So I got a little closer and I stopped because everything was moving. I thought, well, gee, goose blinds don't move. They sit still. So I thought to myself, well, I might as well get off to see what this contraption is. So I got off on the ladder side of the swather and I walked towards him, and I stopped about roughly 15 feet away from the object because I could see right underneath through it to the bottom.
Can you imagine? Holy shit. That is just, can you imagine? I can't imagine, but I can. I know this isn't, real. It's a reconstruction or whatever they call it. But that is very, very similar to what I saw in my, dreams. I'm not saying I had any contact, but these dreams, holy shit. It looked, now imagine that thing tipping on its side, almost, at a maybe 70-degree angle and inching up to you. That's what it kind of did to me. And the top shape, the top of it wasn't smooth. It wasn't. It looked like a Tetris puzzle, because the actual craft can manipulate its shape just using the things that I saw. What looked like it would manipulate itself into different shapes. If you can reconfigure those Tetris things, you can make that be a cigar-shaped craft. Maybe it could be a triangle. I think that's what these things do. Maybe not this one here, but I think what I saw in my dreams, Maybe that's why they look like they change shape, because they actually are. But this here, ooh, man, that brings up some serious memories for me. Does it for you in any of your dreams or visitations and experiences? I know, man. That's why I love watching everything, because there's going to be a piece of the puzzle that may fit with me, and it'll solve what happened to me, or maybe add something to it. So always look at everything, even if it's silly. You never know what you're going to see.
The grass was moving, and I thought to myself, what the devil is that contraption anyway? Because they weren't on the ground, they were off the ground. They were about a foot off the ground, and they were sitting there going around the circle. They weren't standing stationary. I thought the machine was stationary, and it wasn't. It was going counterclockwise. The grass was going one way, and the machine was going the other way. So I walked a little closer. I wanted to really see what it was, but it was moving. And instinct told me to back up. So I backed up to stand about at least 15 feet away from him. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of odd. It's going the opposite way. It's going counterclockwise. It's not going clockwise.
What does that matter?
Counterclockwise. Grass was moving one way and the machine was going the other way. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird. I thought, well, I wonder who the hell it is. Some joker probably playing a trick on me. And I was...
You know, this story, I'm not buying it. This guy is deceptive. Deceptive? He's deceptive. Oh my God. I never watched it this far in. I just listened to it for a minute, you know? He's freaking deceptive as F. Wow. He's exaggerating is what it is.
I was going to walk a little closer. Instinct told me to keep
this part right here.
A trick on me. Who the hell it is? Some joker probably playing a trick.
And he closes his eyes. You know, he's kind of like, his mouth is up like he's mad that he might have been tricked. So, you know, there's some legitimate, you know, he's doing this, you know, snarl while he's telling it, you know, some joker. It's a very common this. You see it in chimpanzees. You see it when people get mad. They go, but he's doing a micro expression of that, you know?
Trick on me. And I was going to walk a little closer. Instinct told me to keep my distance. So I kept my distance and I walked around and looked at it. What the devil? There's another one on the other side. There were 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
One on the south side, about maybe 100 feet away. Another one on the north side, 100 feet away. And there were 3 in the center. All 5 machines. There was 2 on the end there. The 2 little ones were guarding the 3 big ones in the center. And it was sitting in a half moon shape. They were sitting like this, all in a circle, half moon position. The others were sitting here. They were sitting here.
All right, I will pause this for a moment because about an hour ago, and they just dinged. I just got them now. Well, I mean, I just saw them now, sorry. Rebecca sent $5 through PayPal. Just a little Friday do-re-mi. Thank you, Rebecca. Very, very kind and a continuing supporter of GoofOn. And also Samantha Morris the cat with a $5 PayPal. I wanted to say thank you before the show was over. And it's been a while since you sent it over, so I wanted to say thanks before I forgot. Thank you. I didn't want to forget. Both of you continuing supporters of GoofOn. That's right, you can help support the show with the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, become a member of GoofOn or Patreon, or buy a coffee. All the links are in the description and on the homepage of GoofOn, near or on the About button. Now, back to this. So he's putting out where he says he saw these craft. All right. This part I do believe. I believe this is interesting. He saw some things. I just feel there's a little deception. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, something is amiss, but how much of this is amiss?
And I was here. Coming down to turn around, I was about 15 feet away.
I know you've answered this question a million times, but it wasn't natural. It was a machine. These were machines.
It was a machine.
Yeah.
It was natural. It was metal. You could tell it was metal.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to go up to him and feel him, but instinct told me to keep my distance. Now you tell me.
He likes saying that, doesn't he? My instincts told me to keep my distance. He's now said that twice, maybe 3 times, I think, right? It's interesting.
How in the hell did it
Oh, wow, real pictures. Check this shit out.
land on the crop and it didn't land on the water?
Video.
And right beside the crop, it didn't hit the crop nowhere, all the way around the field. There was one there, on this side, and 3 here. They never hit the slough, they hit the outline of the whole slough. The bigger ones were about 30 feet in diameter. They had a lip on them, like a bumper all the way around. And it was gray, very.
I gotta tell you, I need to find my UFO picture. This looks like it. This looks just like my UFO that I took a picture of in Sedona. I gotta find that before we go away.
Hot at one time.
Man.
When the metal was
God,
hot.
I'm gonna look while
and
we're
when
here.
it cools off, it gets gray. And that's just, the ring on that machine was gray. I'd say it was maybe about that far away from the dome because it was about that thick. And it was all the way around the bottom. And why was that end of the dome only gray and not the top end? I couldn't figure that one out. The rest of the machine was a shiny silver, like it was
chrome.
stainless. Yeah, it's like, I'd say they were stainless steel because it was brushed, looked like a brushed aluminum. That's what it looked like. And you could tell there was rivets.
That's
all
it,
around 'cause
brushed
when it was
aluminum.
turning, you could see the little bumps going around once in a while. If you'd blink, you could see the bumps. Because you watch something in a fan, you look at a fan and you blink, you could make out the whole description of the fan. And when you're standing there watching with your eyes open and you go, don't blink, you can't make out what that looks like. You blink, you can make exactly what that fan looks like. It's like this, straight across. But this is the dome of it, right here.
So it was sectional like that?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was because you could tell the lip on this side was hot at one time. And up here there was just like rivets going around it all the way around.
That's amazing. Dorothy Hawkins with the $2 super dono. There's no picture, no sticker, and no comment. Just pure love. Thank you, Dorothy. You are a continuing supporter of GoofOn. I didn't hurt my back that time. Grazie, mucho gusto, generoso, Dorothiso. Grazie, grazie. So a very interesting event happened here. I still feel like he's not 100% truthful, but I feel for the most part he's telling the truth. Maybe he's just not used to being on camera. I don't know. I never did a baseline on the guy, so I could be wrong. Because everything else seems pretty cool, what he's talking about. Just, man.
What I couldn't figure out, why they were so close together. You couldn't get your hand between the two of them. But when you noticed this, I was standing there and I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Your mind is trying to get this thing all unraveled, but it doesn't unravel. God, I was scared. I was just thinking to myself, they just come towards me. I'm history. And there was 5 of them, and there was only one of me. And gee whiz, you started to think, I was scared stiff. I didn't know what to do. If somebody would have just clapped your hands, I think I would drop dead right there. I was so scared. But it's mind-boggling the way it works. It's really mind-boggling.
He did a little shifting in the chair. I thought that was interesting. Watch.
Me and gee whiz, you started to think, I was scared stiff. I didn't know what to do. If somebody would have just clapped your hands, I think I would drop dead right there. I was so scared.
There it is.
But
did you see how he shifted when he said, I'm so scared? I was so scared. And the shift. Getting more comfortable. Because he was really scared. It's not being deceptive. He's just uncomfortable. Man, He was scared. Hey, man, I got to be honest. I would be scared. You think you would... I don't know if I would run. I don't know if I would get close. I would have to play the game that he's playing. Like, is this too close? Do I go with my instincts? Everything he's saying is something I believe is true. He had all these feelings. Of course, how can you not? But it's amazing if he really saw this. I mean, the evidence... right? Wasn't there evidence? They had photographs and shit? I thought... At a high rotation, the 4 ports may have appeared like more. Oh, this is weird. Pardon me, Pete, with a 10-pounder, top 3, Gufon, Russell Brand, and Rogan? Nuff said? If I'm being put up there with those guys, Jesus. Maybe. I mean, if I had a real studio like those guys had, and had the things or the funds to get everything I need to do the show the way I want it, we're halfway there. You know, we can do some things, but not everything. Yeah, it would be nice to have instant access to shit. Like, just put everything in a memory bank, play this video when it's ready. It would be a lot of work. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should get into that and make it easier for me. Yeah, that's a good idea. Pardon me, Pete, coming in strong. That's the best super chat of the year. Oh, even I got to laugh at that one. But I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just going to say how. How's that even possible? Me? No, us. Thank you, pardon me, Pete, for the 10-pound top 3 goof on Brandon Rogan. Upset again. Damn well worth it. Mucho gusto, generoso. A gush.
According to what that looked like when you look from the bottom up. And you know how the machine looked like in the bottom? It was like molded. You couldn't tell if there was bolts or whatever underneath. It wasn't. But it was like that all the way around. And they were on the outside only. The center had a big circle. That's all it had. And there was nothing out of there. But I could still see that as plain as day. I have nightmares about this bottom part. And then I thought, well, I better see if that swath is going to start. Still wouldn't start. Everything was dead. So I sat there some more, and they were sitting on one spot. They were just hovering there on one spot over the top of my head. And
Pumping out.
well, it'd come out of the port.
The air, or was that something?
You couldn't see it that behind a jet plane vapor, but you couldn't see it that clear. It was more like a fog. You know, it was thinner.
Oh, wow.
Do you think that was just the air, or was that something that the vehicle was pumping out?
Well, it'd come out of the ports. You know, it'd come out of these ports, the vapor. It was actually going down. As the thing rose up, it was pushing this vapor down. But
and did it look?
I couldn't feel anything. That's what I couldn't figure out.
Did it look like smog? Did it look?
Well, yeah, something like it.
Hey, Mike Johnson. Yeah, we can stop that here because it's relative. Thank you for the $7 Canadian coin. I'm often misunderstood, but I always enjoy listening to your show with your knowledge and memory. Thanks, Mike. I know, man. You lay it all out there. You're one of the few people who actually does give detail. For those of you who don't know, yeah, Mike is. You remind me of me that way. I can't just write one sentence. I got to explain it because I know what questions you're gonna have, right? I'll just do it all right here. I appreciate that. Mike Johnson, throwing down. Thank you very much for that, brother. Appreciate it. Mucho gusto, generoso. So this guy's saying it sprayed something out that became like a fog around him.
Did it look like smog? Did it look?
Well, yeah, something like it.
Blue, gray, or
how when it hits the ground, it sort of flares out.
Yeah.
That's what it was doing, but you couldn't feel anything. And you held your hands out like this, but you couldn't feel nothing. And I thought to myself, what the devil is that contraption? I still didn't know about these UFOs. I never even took a thought it was a UFO. But that these at the house in town here. And she says to my sister, a helicopter had landed in the slough. And I was following from the table. I said, no, it wasn't no helicopter. And well, you know how older people are, they don't pay attention to what you're saying. So Ron Moyer, he was out there, and then about a half an hour later, out at the farm. And he says to Dad, let's go out to the slough and have a look and see what there really was out there. And they went, and I went and took the swather, sang by the house. And I drove out where I left off, and I went back and forth. They were crawling around in that slough all day long. And I stopped the swather and I asked him, I said, what are you guys looking for here anyway? Well, you never know, they could have dropped the pen. I says, how do you know they had one?
Were you able to figure out if he was just farting around, if it was just...
No, he wasn't farting around. I never disbelieved him. Well, it was unexplainable, you know. Yeah. I mean, the facts for what they were, the pictures, the graphs,
wow.
All of that is, you know, it's all what it was. And for me to say, you know, to solve that and say, yeah, it was definitely this, I couldn't do that, you know.
Freaking amazing story. We're almost done with it. We might as well just finish it off, right? All right. Pretty amazing.
All you could see in the slough was like a tripod like you got here. The marks were in the slough, in the grass. And all you could see was these marks, and like somebody was walking around. A tripod step going into that object. But there was tracks all around the machine. There was footprints around that spacecraft. But, you know, they're not footprints. They're just, you know, marks in the grass. That's all it is. And that was high grass.
And which one of these had the tracks around it, the stomping?
This one here, the front one. That was sitting on that side had the tripod track on it, like the door actually opened on it. So that machine had to be sitting stationary to open.
So this one right here apparently opened up a door and came out of the backside away from him. Apparently, he doesn't know, but he's assuming that's why those were there. But he saw the door open.
Okay, so it had stopped spinning, and there was something triangular.
Yeah, sitting there.
Right there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And they can't expect...
Oh shit! You can see it. Look at that. Oh man, that's wicked cool. Oh man. Wow.
This to me. The scientists, they checked that all out and they don't know. All they know that they said it was a door that was opened on the side of the spacecraft.
Oh wow.
Because it was a tripod. There were three, the front leg was here, the two on this side, and it was open. Those tripods sitting right there.
So let me get this straight. So the door opens up and there's a three-pronged thing that keeps it from, I guess, breaking apart, or it's just using, like some sort of triangular walkway, right? Isn't that what I'm reading or seeing?
It was open, so you could see there was something was out because the grass was bent down.
Wow.
And they walked around.
Yeah.
Just around here.
Just around that front part. There was nowhere else. The grass was all standing up on that side. Just on this one side over here. There was about 30 feet across the middle. They were big, huge. Oh. And there was three of them sitting like it looked like one machine because they were.
Wait a second. What was walking around? He hasn't said he saw any occupants walking around. He just said there was an impression of three, tripod in the grass. But he just said they were walking around. And now they're not?
On it. So that machine had to be sitting stationary to open.
Okay, so it had stopped spinning, and there was something triangular.
Yeah, sitting there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Here we go.
And they can't explain this to me. And the scientists, they checked that all out and they don't know. All they know that they said it was a door.
So a triangular doorway opens up. That doesn't fit with where these marks are. Now you see it here, right? You see the impression? And it looks like it does come out this way. So what are the other two? I'm a little confused. Let's see what he says. I think he tells us.
That was opened on the side of the spacecraft. Because it was a tripod. There were three, the front leg was here, the two on this side, and it was open. Those tripods sitting right there was open. So you could see there was something was out because the grass was bent down.
And they walked around.
Yeah.
Just around here.
They walked around. Yeah. Confirming that something walked around.
Just around that front part. There was nowhere else.
They walked around the front part, nowheres else.
Grass was all standing up on that side, just on this one side over here. There was.
So that makes no sense. Because now watch.
It's about 30 feet across the middle. They were big, huge. And there were three of them sitting like it looked like one machine because they were bumped together so close. And I said, well, how did? Because I said to Ron Myers, what do you think that really was? Devil only knows. That's all he kept saying. I said, I don't know. I said, why are you saying a devil only knows? Well, he says, where were they from? I says, gosh, don't ask me. I didn't stop to ask him. I didn't even get close enough to him.
So far, he hasn't given us a description of them walking around. I'm waiting.
Because instinct told him to keep my distance.
4 times he says that. Because my instincts told me to keep my distance. Why does he keep saying that? It's weird. It's important to him, though, for some reason. He wants us to know that his instincts told him not to get any closer. Why? Because we're thinking, wouldn't you want to get closer and touch it? So he's been asked that so many times. His now reflex is to say, my instincts told me not to get close, to stay away from it. It's not the truth. I don't know. Maybe he felt that way, but for some reason, I'd have to watch this a few times.
He says, what do you think it is? I says, I don't know what it is. Why are you asking me this? I'm asking you. You're the cop. You're supposed to be investigating this.
Duh. You're the witness. Shouldn't you have answers? No, nobody's going to have answers, especially somebody who didn't witness it. Something odd. I don't like this story, but I love it. I think we're getting a little bit more than what really happened. Just saying. He could be telling the truth. And maybe I'm just being a little nitpicky, but I don't think I am. People act a certain way. It's universal. You can't avoid it. You are a human. You are who you are. We all do the same thing. We laugh, we cry, we get mad, we get happy. Everybody makes the same shoulder shrugs and the same look to the up and to the left or to the right. Look down and to the left and to the right. Look straight ahead. Don't blink. Blink too much. I mean, there's so many different things that can go wrong in a situation like this. It's just not a perfect story, in my opinion. And I want to know, since he said they were walking around there, what did they look like? Nobody asked.
And he says, well, I can tell you what they were, but you won't believe me. Well, I says, I have to. I says, I'm the only guy that's seen them. You never see them. I see them live. You know, the machine was turning.
Nice answer.
And everything. But they're not here now. But I says, you may be watching them in the sky because they flew northeast.
Whatever he saw was there, and they came from above.
He saw something.
Via the same road. He saw something.
Oh my God. I have never watched this before. That's a coincidence to me. See what I mean? Things like that have been happening to me for months now. Just months. It's like something turned on. And all I am now is synchronicity and coincidences guy.
And I said to the RCMP, I says, you know, that in the northeast of the sky, there is red lights. Red, orange, yellow, green, all kinds of colors of lights, and they're not sitting still, moving back and forth. He says, what do you think they are? I says, I don't know, I'm asking you that. You're the policeman. Well, he says, why are you asking me? I don't know that either. He says, I'm asking you what they are. I says, I haven't got a clue. And my dad told him, he says, they're unidentified flying objects. And this went on, for maybe 5-10 minutes. And I had just told him, I says, I can't sit there and talk. I have to take off and swath this field. And I got to get it swathed by the day's over. And there was 190 acres there. And so I got that field swathed. Ron Moyer says, now what the devil are we going to do? He says, don't look at me. I can't do nothing. I says,
very interesting story. That's it. I'll put the link to that in the show description as soon as the show ends. Man, what a sighting, right? Something about that guy is a little bit off. Why didn't you go up and touch it? My instincts told me not to get any closer. Interesting. His instincts were probably right. I don't know if I would have gotten that close. Like, if something was spinning like that, would you try to reach out and touch it and see if you could feel it? I think I will. For the greater good of ufology, I would do that, but I'd also be stupid as hell to do that. What if I touch it, like that one guy did, and his hand turned into a grotesque, mutated thing? Oh, that was a movie? Oh. No, there was that guy who touched it in the 60s, and he got sprayed with it, right? And it made this a grid pattern of dots underneath his shirt. Remember that guy? He put his hand on it. He said he felt the vibrations of it. And then the bottom rotated. And then it went poof, and hot steam or something came out of it. And then he got really sick. And he started vomiting like almost immediately after. And then he crawled his way back home. And, well, he had radiation sickness. Well, it must have been a downed aircraft or something, Rex. I mean, hey, we don't know what's flying around these parts of the neighborhood. Burn marks in the grass? What do you mean? Yeah, there was some trace evidence there. It was amazing. This guy's got trace evidence. Got the crop circle formation, the little spinny thing. A lot of stuff. Edwin Fuhrer. My golly, it's Edwin Fuhrer. Gilligan, my boy. All right. So I was talking on Alien Addict today about my ghost in my old closet. Remember that? And I caught the black ghost. And I caught the apparition in the film. So I'm going to play that. For those of you who haven't seen it, this goes back a few years. This is an event that actually happened at my house, my old one. And I'll give you the rundown. So I'm sitting on the couch. Across from me is the hallway, the bathroom. And if you were to walk into the bathroom, turn right and move 5 feet, you'd hit my closet. It's a walk-in closet. So I'm sitting on the couch and I see the light flashing. Now, a couple of days earlier, my dog had passed away. And before he passed, there was my kitchen light, which was a big fluorescent thing, flashed. And it kind of woke me up. I was like half asleep seeing flashing. And I saw it flash one more time, got my camera, nothing happened. And then I went over the counter and I looked down and my dog was motionless underneath the light in the kitchen by his dog bowl. Well, he passed away. Anyway, I see this flashing, same flashing in the bathroom, but it's not coming from the bathroom light. It's coming from the closet. So I turn on the camera and capture this. And sorry for the language. Come on. Come on. Come on. So I figured if I got mad. Look at it, it's doing it. Come on. It would do, like, it's happened before. You do it now. But I couldn't get real anger out of me. Come on. I know I say some bad words and I don't want you to hear them. Come on, do it. Do it, you piece of shit. See? Fucking coward. Oh no, coward. Typical. I think this is the video. Fuck you. You do some shit. Pussy. See? You're a piece of shit. I was mad. I was starting to get pissed. Is this where it happened? Pussy. I think this is where it happened. I like saying pussy a lot. There it is again. No, this isn't where it happens? I thought this was the video. Oh my God. It is. So watch. Do it. Fuck you. There it goes. Whoa. Oh my God. All you do is turn it off. It still see the filament on in there. It was doing that with the light switch on, and then I turned it off and it was still doing it. Come on, turn back on. So it never turned back on, but you can see the filament was still lit up for a little bit. Something's happening. And I could see something going on. I don't know. It could have been a dying light bulb. But before that happened, every time you can see, and I don't think it's this video. I think I edited it out. Now that you saw that, I will show you the video of the black object that I caught. I think this is it. It's pretty freaky. It's very strange what happens. I don't want you to get scared. This is a portion of that video you just watched. Faggot. You'll see something go through the... What do you call it? Right there. Did you see it? You didn't see it, did you? No, I said maggot. I didn't say the F word. Did I? Did I say the F word? My God. I was trying... You see that? Forgive me for being in my own home. Saying the F word. I didn't know I said it. Didn't know it was going to be on camera. Too bad, so sad. Get over it. It's my house. All right, where is it? Right there. You see that? I'll get it. I'll go back a little bit. But that thing, I saw it right there. Yep, it's something that flew, and it happened a few times, so it's not a bug or anything like that. But now watch, I'll play it and just watch. See that? I'll do it again. I actually saw it. There. 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 Anyway, that is what I believe to be a black spirit that was in my place. And for the light bulb to go out right after seeing that, it's pretty amazing. I don't know why I can't get it darker. I mean, usually I can get it right where it happens. It fills up the screen nicely, but I can't get it for you today for some reason. So I have another one that shows it come by in a different way. This was very fun. Let me see if it happens here. It's a 12-second clip I have here. Oh, wow. It is a little different. Let me see if this is different. That's weird. Oh, Let's see if it's the same. No, it's the same video. For some reason, I have it 2 different ways. Let me see if this is it. Wow. That is so fast. I think I got it. Let me see if I can get this here for you. It looks like the same thing. I don't know why I have it recorded. Well, right here, so many times. It's weird. I have it 3 different cuts of the same thing. Oh, I just had it. Screwed it up. Well, anyway, you saw it. It's right here. Look, no big deal. What time is it? Yeah. No big deal. Yeah, you can see it right here. So that's been captured. There, there, there. So you see it. I don't know what that is, but I captured it a few different ways. I'm not going to go through the 5-minute video and look at all that again right now. I think... Okay, wait, here. I just saw 2 more videos that may have it. Where you see the black thing a different way. Let me see.
Do it!
Oh. Fuck you. Hold on.
It.
Fuck you. You can't blink. No, I don't know. That's weird.
Come on. Do it!
Huh. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why I have 5 clips of the same thing. All different times. Fuck you. Wow. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have anything else right now on that. But anyway, that was the weird experience in the closet. And I never put another light bulb in there again. Yeah, it was weird. Just a weird, weird place I lived. Did not like that. And when I moved and moved here, I felt great for the first month that I lived here. And then after a month, it's like weird shit started happening. Uh-oh, this is a Jaime Maussan interview behind the scenes. I believe this was Jaime. Yeah, this is Jaime.
Hey, Rich, it's a Jaime Maussan. I'm looking at for you doing this from the UFO con in San Francisco. I still here partying. I mean, they know how to throw a real party. This place is fantastic. Look at the scenery outside, Efe. Anyway, tonight's gonna be a good night for you. You got the show. You're gonna show the ISS, let me see, space station. You're gonna make it, explain what happened, right? Oh my goodness. And then, Rich, oh, my mustache, it's so hot up here in San Francisco. And then we're gonna look at humanoids. The humanoids started all the way in Mexico, where I am from. And I want to say that the humanoid is real, Rich. It's like a wish or an entity from another civilization. But the video evidence you will see, my friend. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello. Aloha from, what is it? Mahalo? Or they just say hello in San Francisco. Hey, hello, Rish. And don't forget to crack open the nose. Everybody like a nose. My hair is itchy today. You got a head and shoulder. We gotta go. Hey, Rich! Glad you got to see me. I love Goof on Radio. I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, adios from San Francisco. Is that it? Is that all we do?
Anyway, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Hey, Rich, it's Jaime. I'm outside, man. Hey, looking pretty good, you know? You got everything exactly like you want it. I'm proud of you, eh? You'll come a long way, F.A.
How come these videos never made it? Why didn't they make it to real world? What's this one? Hey! All right. Are we doing any more bonus rounds here? What else do I got? What else? We got anything? Hey! I think that's it. All right. I can't find that UFO, man. I'll find it for tomorrow. Oh! During the Coco. Remember Coco? When everything was locked down? You guys weren't around. Everything was closed down back then.
I'm not lying. That really is
Yeah,
known as the
they're all
gay
closed
Denny's.
down.
Well, it was
There's
in the
no
90s.
traffic. Usually this place is
And it still
bumper
is
to
today.
bumper.
How
Oh,
do
I
know?
remember this. There's nobody on the streets. Usually this is Central Avenue.
Wow, I cannot believe how empty the streets are. I made a big mistake. I accidentally paused it at the wrong time. But this is unfreaking imaginable. This is usually, guys, full of traffic. Like, the speed limit's 35, you'd be lucky to do 20. It's that busy of a street. This is wild. I gotta hold the camera and drive. It's a little better if I do it. It's lumbering. COVID-19. That guy can't even get 19. You know what he gets? COVID-11. Being a jerk. Give that guy 11? Alright. Look at these people. Where you going? You're gonna be waiting for a train that ain't... Unbelievable. I believe is 25. Oh, geez, sorry. I don't know where I'm gonna pull off, but I got people up my ass. I'm doing the speed limit exactly.
I can't
There's the
believe
train.
there's
It is
no
working.
traffic. It is
There's
so
the crane.
bizarre.
It isn't working.
This is when they first
There's
shut
my
down
main.
the country.
Huh? Empty. Shops. This is some shopping area. Be down here.
And unless you lived here, you wouldn't know.
This is
To you, it
unreal.
may look normal, but I'm telling you,
Didn't expect it.
there's
Wells Fargo.
Oh, it's
Look at the
crazy.
People want money. They want money? Nope. Can't go to work? Nope. Why? Because money's filthy, you animal. Don't work with money. Where do you work? Wells Fargo. Are you guys open? Yeah. Why? Because we're killing it. Oh.
What?
People waiting outside for food. It looks like there's the subway I'm gonna hit on the way home. I think. Downtown subways are the best. They have the north section and the trouble.
I want to get to the airport. Let's go to the airport. That's what we need to do is let's go to the airport. Because that was crazy. Where is it? I thought I went to it. All right, let's do this one. This might be it. No. 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 All right. Here it is. Airport run. So this is the airport run. I think it was maybe the day after I went or a couple of days later. I'll bring you up. We'll just get down there. Come on. No traffic whatsoever. I'm going to drop down to 70. 65's the limit, but we got to get way down further. Damn it. Sylvester Stallone's house. This fucking guy got right on my ass and seriously almost hit me. Like on purpose. The whole freeway, and he's got to get up on my ass. So I'm going to get up on his. And I'm going to get his plate if I can. I don't feel like going any faster than what I am, so we'll catch him. We'll catch up with him. He's running. He's doing about 100 now. He's doing about 90, but I'm dropping back. This guy right here. I won't be able to catch him. I'll catch him, but not his way. So we're coming up on Stallone's house. Might be getting off the freeway here. Yep. Pussy. Here's Stallone's house. Right up there. See if I can get in. There's Stallone's house right here. It's been there forever. This freeway that I'm on used to be one lane each way, and now it's like 12 lanes. Beautiful over there. He's had that house forever. See? Hey, gosh. Looks like we can see. Holy shit. I'm doing 75. That guy's got to be doing 100. Fuck. The morning dew. Squaw Peak Mountains. So everybody's just fucking going nuts. By the way, like speeding. This is where the Phoenix Lights flew over. The Phoenix Lights flew directly over this, right where I'm at. And just a moment ago, I showed you Squaw Peak Mountains, and that's where Fife Symington, there's a park in there. That's where he said it flew over. So it flew all the way down this freeway. I don't know where I'm going. Now, I mean, I know. You see this part here? You see on the right, the wall? Well, when we get a little further past Coulter Avenue, which would be Camelback Mountain, on the right side, I'll show you on the next video, they removed all the artwork that was the Phoenix Lights directions. I'll show it to you if this has it. Shit. There used to be all this artwork on the side of the road. And, of course, I didn't film it. I recorded a certain part, but I didn't get it. On the way home, I did. Here we go. The airport. Nobody here. Should I got off right there? I'm gonna go. I'm down here when we're supposed to be in our homes. Remember, they told us, stay inside. Don't go out unless you have to work. Now, what are they going to do? Pull me over? Like, nobody's anywhere. It's so empty. Usually it's just riddled with cabs and people rushing around. There is nobody. Riddled. Everybody's got masks on. I appreciate that. How about these people? Good. Nothing. Anyway. Madonna mia. Showing. Am I wearing blue gloves? I am wearing blue gloves. I'm wearing gloves. Come on, everybody with me. Doing sitting on the road or what damn there? Where are we gonna go? All right, I'm leaving. Anyway, well, I tell you. Let me get you back on the freeway where the writing would be. Ah, this is pretty cool what they're building. Why am I putting this on? Oh, I hope I get there. I don't tell you. Do you get off? Yeah. We got some water towers. Oh, okay. Well, you could almost tell where they used to have it. On the side of this road here, along the walls. Ah, shit. Yeah, they used to have all this stuff. Not here. Damn it. Anyway, no big deal. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans, thanks a lot for your support. And everything else, that was just a little bonus because we'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday, in the UK at 5 p.m. Eastern. And what are we? Huh? Yeah! Truthology for ufology, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Thank you very much. Welcome back, Coral. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye now. There's gonna be no apology to nobody. I'm not gonna change. He's not gonna change. Everybody gonna stay the same. Fuck ufology.